a lot of people, I feel like it's easy to assess hard numbers, right? What's on the balance sheet or the P&L or what have you. How do you assess the talent?
Pre-deal, you're trying to meet as many people as the owner will allow, which I've been in
Hmm.
deals where that number was zero, and I've been in deals where that number was maybe the top 5 or 6 people. So whatever you can do to meet management team or whoever the owners direct reports are, get a better understanding of what type of people they are, make sure their culture fits. But you are, in pretty much any acquisition I've ever done, taking a leap of faith when it comes to the rest of the employees, right? You're never going to meet the whole staff. So you're trying to meet as many people as you can. To typically, the culture of management tends to be the culture all the way down. Not always the case, but so let's say you do that, you meet with a few of the people, you do the deal. Now you're during integration, and I really think it's extremely important to invest a lot of time meeting with those people. Not necessarily, the CEO or the CFO, but getting my help desk manager, talking with the help desk people, getting my NOC manager, meeting with the NOC team, any professional services or field engineers, meeting with others. I guess this will give away a little bit, but I'm always a fan of grabbing a beer and some appetizers if there's a way to get the group together post acquisition, and just everybody kind of puts their guard down a little bit and gets to know people.
Hmm.
Married,
Yeah.
kids, where do you live? Again, in this post-COVID environment, it's not as easy because people are so spread out. We're seeing most companies, at least in this
Yeah.
space, have hired some people not at their HQ. But that's the only way to do it is that, and then certainly post-acquisition, I'm going meeting with customers, top 5, top 10, some level of customers, to make them feel okay that, hey, nothing's going to change. Mary was your VCIO. Mary's going to be your VCIO. Your engineering, your network engineer used to call Mike. He's going to keep calling Mike if he has a problem. Alleviate their fears, but also, hey, how's it been going? You've been with this company for 10 years, and they're usually pretty open with, yeah, I mean, a great company. I was a little hesitant when I saw the news, but just getting to know them and making sure, look, there's going to be no disruption to you right now. And then if we ever do decide that we're going to integrate tools or something's going to change, you're going to be communicated to in plenty of time, and we're going to introduce you to the new process, new staff, whatever it might be. So it really is both customers, potentially vendors, depending on who those vendors are, and certainly employees, shaking hands and breaking bread, as they say, and getting to know
Yeah.
them before you even start the integration. Before you even say, all right, you have ConnectWise, we have Autotask, or whatever it is. Obviously you got to figure out, or RMM, or whatever it might be, that you're going to get into the nuts and bolts of the actual integration. You're going out and talking with people. And I think that works well because we're all human, and we want to be appreciated, and we want to be
Absolutely.
heard. So go out, ask the right questions, listen, and we've had great success with that in the past, where people have said, look, we understand now, we were acquired, there was a lack of investment over the last couple of years, and we really have lacked this skill set, or we didn't buy this tool that we need, or whatever it might be. And looking at that and listening to that and making sure, look, we want to make this better for you, so hey, we have that tool, so okay, now we know that's probably one of the first areas of integration we want, because let's just say you don't have IT glue and we do, or whatever it might be, that we're trying to make their job easier, and they appreciate it and say, wow, this is actually better for us. Better benefits, hopefully, or better opportunity. I mean, that's a big sell of ours. We have a career path, and we're walking into what tended to be the two that we did, smaller organizations where people didn't have that career path, and we've been able to promote from within and make them supervisors and eventually managers, and I think they appreciate that for sure, and expand their skill sets. Oh, wow, we didn't have a cloud team. Now we do. I want to be a cloud engineer. I want to get some AWS training, things like that. And that's definitely extremely important, is to make those employees and certainly customers feel at ease, even though there is some disruption, that everything's going to be all right.